Alright guys, we have here is a Craftsman 24cc 17-inch gas trimmer. My wife found it at the junk store. It was $8.98. I was trying to figure out how old this thing actually was. The only thing, I looked online and couldn't really get nothing much from the model number, but it's the California EPA laws of 1998. No idea if it runs. I know it turns over. I put some 2-cycle in it, and it's like it's leaking. Well, I got it kind of leaning towards the cap, but it's stripping out the cap a little bit, so it doesn't even have fuel in the ball yet. The lines look brittle, but they're intact. And if it'll pump up any, hopefully it'll pump up some fuel. Oh, I think it's starting to come up. Yeah, it's starting to come up a little bit. Now it turns over. Throttle seems to work on the carb, and everything's moving. Haven't checked it to see if it has an air filter or anything in it. I know it's pretty, I don't know how well this camera's picking it up, but it's pretty nasty on the inside. Looks like it definitely has some heavy usage. This thing's covered in oil. And what surprised me is how much these things fade over time. It's like a real faded gray. I had the other one, done a video on this one. It shows you how, same thing. 17-inch, 24cc Craftsman. I think the only thing really different between the two is this one has the adjustable shaft on it. This one's just a straight shaft. No, I'm sorry, not a straight shaft. It's a single shaft, just curved on the end. It has the little guard on it from when you get close to curves and stuff like that. Helps you trim better. I've never personally used them, but you know, piece their own. So hopefully this thing starts. But I was amazed because they're both, it's kind of odd because they're both 17-inch 24cc, and this one, the engine on it, at least the casing, I mean, between the two of them, I mean, there's a big difference. This one, it doesn't have on it, has the model number, which I haven't checked, but it doesn't have a EPA date on it for any states. But that one runs great. I got to put new fuel lines on it. But this one, we'll see what we can do. Hopefully it'll run. I know it's oil soaked. At least the ball is working. I don't know if it's having a hard time picking up from where I got it leaning or what, but it's trying. I'll sit here and play around and flood it out. So we'll stick this up here. See what we can do. This is worst it'll do is not start. Everything else, it's usually something simple that holds them up. Might get lucky, and it might just be something to start real quick. I hope. That's the plan. But we'll see. We'll give it a shot, and can't find a good place to put this thing. All right. Choke on. Let's see what we can do. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we got a bad line or something. So I think one of the lines are just dried up and shrunk. Or something. It's shooting gas out. So let's try to get it started one more time. It actually runs good. It needs new fuel lines. Show you what I'm talking about. See here, red. So the lines are shrinking down over time. And it actually runs really good. We give Weedy over some new fuel lines on it. So that's all it is. I'm sure they probably just bought a new one. I'm sure it's not why they got rid of it. But So you can see down, if I can get it in there. I'm not real good with this thing, obviously. The two lines, this is where they shrink over time. I looked before I put fuel in it to make sure the lines were down in it. Everything looked stable, but they do look brittle. And it's just where they're, I don't want to push it on too much, but it's just where the lines need replaced. It was the other weed eater I was just showing you, it was the same way. They was brittle. And that one actually, I'd have to rewatch the video, but I thought I put new lines on it, and then we swapped the tank out for another weed eater we was doing a video on or something. So, because a lot of these, if you look at them, even though they're a different brand, the tanks and other odds and ends, they all actually interchange with each other. So that one, I'm pretty sure I used a tank on a different weed eater just to see if it runs. This one, it looks like it just needs new fuel lines on it, and because the things are rock hard. But I'm really surprised. That ain't bad. $8.98 for a weed eater, and all it needs is fuel lines. And your fuel lines are, last set I bought was at I think it was Home Depot. It was like 10 or 12 bucks for the kit. So that's pretty good. We'll get it cleaned up, and so for $8.98, so another, what, maybe 12 bucks into it, put some new fuel lines in it, and you have a perfectly good weed eater. 24cc, 17-inch cut. It's even got the blade and everything. The whole guard's still good. You can tell it's been set in a while. The blade needs cleaned up. Looks like it's got a real bad dull edge on it. And we'll get it cleaned up and it'll go with the others. And what we're gonna do is, I got some other ones. I gotta get them cleaned up. Get rid of some of them we done videos on. This one will be included with it, and this one I'll get new lines put on this one also. So I'll get two kits, put lines on that one and this one. And we're hoping to be moving here soon, I hope, to a place that has a garage. So all the stuff we have to be, I think it's counting these two, I think there's probably like 4 weed eaters, a couple of snow blowers, a push mower, self-propelled mower. I'm going to put new wheels on it and just give it all away. Find people that are hurting for a mower or a weed eater and not charge them anything for it. I mean, I'll pay out of my pocket to fix them, and then once I'm ready, I'll start reaching out, and anybody that's local, they're more than welcome to have them. I don't do it to make money, or none of this stuff just do money to make money. I just do it because I enjoy it, and anything to help someone else out. It's always better to help a fellow human out if you can. My thing's looking pretty good. That's got to be just the way I got it setting. But anyway, thanks for watching.